What's going on, gig hustlers? This is the Gig Accountant. My name is Naz, and I'm a licensed CPA in the state of New Jersey. I'm also a gig economy worker working on food delivery platforms such as Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Postmates. Referral links are down in the description box below if you're interested in signing up for any of those. So there's been some screenshots going around regarding a new Grubhub debit card that is going to be sent out to drivers. So what is this exactly? Well, I recall that a few months back, Grubhub had reported that they were interested in seeking a new debit card for drivers for restaurants who does not have the iPad for orders to go through. So it looks like the Grubhub is going to be going down the path that DoorDash and Postmates and probably others have, where they have their debit card to pay for restaurants who don't have an iPad to receive orders. So why is Grubhub doing this? Well, it seems like DoorDash has been able to gain so much market share in the past, and probably in large part by executing this strategy where they are able to get restaurants on board who don't want to receive orders on an iPad or a tablet, or and to get on board restaurants who don't have any relationship with DoorDash. So it looks like has seen this strategy working for DoorDash and others, and wants to get in on that strategy, wants to get in on that money. So let me read this screenshot that I have in here. Is the picture of it, and let's see what it says exactly. So, using your new Grubhub driver card, we're adding new restaurants in your area that will require you to pay for orders with your new driver card, a Grubhub funded prepaid card. Your new card will arrive in a few short days. Card activation. To activate your new driver card, schedule a call with Ian, your dedicated specialist. Have your new card handy so you can provide important information that will need to activate your card. Using your driver card, the app will indicate when an offer requires you to place the order with the restaurant and pay using your driver card. The app will also provide all of the order details and restaurant info you'll need to complete the delivery. Extra steps mean extra earnings. We know this requires a few extra steps while delivering. These orders will have a bonus amount included so that you're compensated appropriately for your total effort on each delivery. More restaurants in your area should mean more orders and more opportunities for you to earn. Click the button below to learn more about the Grubhub driver card. Activate your card, see what sample order looks like in the app, and read more on how you'll be compensated. So there you go. It looks like Grubhub is going to be following the path that was laid out by DoorDash and others. What do you guys think about this? Do you think this is a good strategy for Grubhub? I think strategic wise, it makes sense for Grubhub to do this. It makes sense because it will enable them to get access to a number of other restaurants that they didn't have a presence in the past. What does this mean for us drivers? Well, there'll be more restaurants, so that's a plus. And the restaurants that has this card requirement to pay an order for them will also give a bonus. So that's another plus for drivers. But what are the negatives? The downsides is more time, potentially hostile restaurants, and less time to move on to the next. More time spent at the restaurant, less time waiting for the order to be made, and less time to be moving, and less time to move available to move on to the next restaurant to pick up the next order. So I think that overall, it's probably a net negative for any market where we already have back-to-back orders during our scheduled times. If you have back-to-back orders, this is probably going to be a net negative for you because you're going to be spending more time at a restaurant placing the order, waiting for it to be cooked, and then moving on to the next restaurant or next order to be picked up. So overall, I would say this is a net negative for drivers in markets where there is high demand for deliveries, where you already have a lot of orders coming in and coming out. It's probably going to be a net positive for drivers who spend a lot of time waiting for their orders. So that's my thoughts about it. What do you guys think? Is this a smart decision or a not so smart decision for Grubhub to be executing? What do you think about the impact for this on drivers? Do you think that this will result in higher pay or lower earnings? Leave your comments down below.